Hey there, Miss Wicked Wolf. Hey, Trista. Meow like a pirate. How fitting. How does one meow like a pirate? Meow. Any chance Dad has finally cleared out the crawl space? Hey, he did! Look at that. Nice to see you, Daydreams. An old safe. How am I gonna open this thing? Dynamite? No. Okay. Gotta be a way to open this safe. Alright. Well, I'm curious, for sure. Hey, Jen! Definitely grown a bit since then. A little bit taller, regular bit wider. Granddad said I was sturdy. Screw it, I am sturdy. Interesting that the eyes just naturally go to the clock. Hey, trash bird. This bookshelf is like the ghost of Granddad, hanging out in the corner. Maybe not his ghost, like his skeleton. Okay, I just made myself sad. Why did I come over here? Oh, there's like something written inside this book cover. Ha 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 ha! Hello. Left 45, right 100, left 22, left 90, right 15. Is this like, what is this? I think I know what this is. Oh. I didn't even have to record. They're just going to do it. I kind of appreciate that, actually. What the hell? It's an old tooth. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's a tooth. Granddad put a tooth in a safe in the basement. Well, never know when you'll need an extra tooth. You and me, tooth. We're gonna go far. I'll take it. Mysterious tooth. Hey, Mom. You okay? Sure, honey. You're lying. So, honey, do you feel like talking about school yet? Okay. So what's the story? I just felt like it wasn't where I should be. Where you should be. What does that even mean? Never mind. Let's talk about this later. Any idea of when you might want to do that? Because, honey, I'm all ears. I really am dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we'd made as a family. Jeez, Mom, where is this coming from? You know you're the first Borowski to go to college. Yeah, Mom, I know. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, honey, we've been planning for it since you were born. Yeah, I don't know about imposing plans on a child of 6 and guilting them when they don't want to stick to it in their 20s. Spent a good 18 years and got into all kinds of trouble. Just for you to decide you'd rather be here. Might as well have taken all that effort and money and worry and dumped it in a hole. Look, as a parent, I get the frustration. I absolutely do. But, like, come on. Are you, like, having one of your mood swings again? Like I'm the moody one in this house. You are the moody one in this house. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Oh, jeez. Okay. Mom? Back off. See, this has gone from understandable parental frustration into tactics that I have seen used and that are not okay. Mom, this isn't funny. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, getting out and making something of myself. No. You do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure in the line of failures that is our family. I'm leaving now. Honestly, that was kind of an earned blow up. Like, again, I do understand that as a parent, it is frustrating to have hopes and dreams for your kid that don't come true. I get that, but what you don't get to do is blame the child for that. You don't get to take the burden and the weight of what you're carrying from what you had hoped and force it onto them so that they will feel as bad as you do. You don't get to do that. So I think May earned that blow up. Don't touch my pumpkin. Whoa, decorations. Girl, you can't mess around on Halloween. Jeez. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Bats and moon against the gloom. The night is black. I made a snack. Cool. I microwaved. Pizza I'd saved. Though pizza cold, is breakfast gold. That's so true. It really happened. Big Halloween fan here. Yeah, me too, obviously. You going to Harfest? Now staying here for trick-or-treaters. You are a saint. Our fest is done. Really? I love it. I mean, are you 8 years old? No, I'm not. Eh. And like, again, look, I get that May is clearly a handful and a lot to deal with, but that was some classic toxic parenting. Nobody down here today. Oh. Hi. Where is everybody? Mm-hmm. What? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, we used to do that. Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, you go easy on my street. Deal. That was cute. Yeah, I like her too, Daydream. I will be somewhat curious to see, because like with the reference to mood swings, I will be curious to see if we like find out if there's some mental health issues for Mom that haven't really been addressed yet in narrative. I mean, I think it's so great and harvesty, which is basically just a less spooky Halloween. Whatever. I just want to head home and get ready for tonight. I could just do that, or I could wander a bit, take in the harfesty air. Well, I'll get home when I do. Honestly, love watching people play this game for the first time. There's so much that makes so much more sense with the context of the whole story. Interesting. Especially considering, like, it's making sense already. So, like, anything that can present itself in a way that makes sense the first time but make a different kind of sense the second time is always something I can admire. Because I feel like, not that there isn't, you know, some good stories that can come out of this approach, but I generally have less patience for something where I'm engaging with it the first time and there's a bunch of stuff that just flatly doesn't make sense. I'm like, I guess that'll make sense by the time I get to the end. Like, I'm way more interested in reveals that make you realize assumptions that you'd made were wrong, or that connections were there that you hadn't made, as opposed to just dangling out, ooh, look at this mysterious thing. Don't you want to know what it is? Because that's just freaking mystery box nonsense, and I don't care. Hey, Auntie Mall Cop. Mall cops don't carry guns, mate. Is that a threat? Jeez. Yes, you need that gun for... What are you doing? Blocking off the road? Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do that without a gun. You know how many times I've shot someone? No, tell me now. Once. You kill him? No. So you're saying you don't really need it then? You should carry a battle axe. That would be impressive. I'll look into it. That Ferris wheel looks like a nightmare. Thanks, Colleen. That's helpful. What's wrong with it? I don't trust giant load-bearing machines you can assemble and disassemble in one day. I get that. It's the hit record. We've always had the hit record at Harfest. Yeah, since 1984. Maybe that's a clue we should retire it. Shut up, Andrew. Okay, everyone, just take a step back and cool down. We are going to have the hit record at Harfest tonight. Fine, then. I'll send all lawsuits your way. Bring it, Colleen. Hey, Firefly. Hey there, Knit. Enjoying Animon episode 4A. I'm having a lot of fun playing Belinda. She's a nice change of pace from having done Wisp for so long, though. I still love Wisp. Do mall cops not carry guns in the U.S.? Well, no, because they're not real cops. They're on-site security. They technically don't have the right to arrest anybody either. They can detain until actual police show up. But no, they don't carry guns. Depending on where they are, they might have stun guns, but most of the time, not even that. Like, honestly, they're not there to actively enforce anything. They're there to be visible, to deter people from pulling nonsense just by their presence. They're not actually expected to do anything. Of your video on AI. Kind of perfect timing for it to come out right after the live. Yeah. Hey. It's a lot. It's exhausting. I'm busy. Fine. I kind of stumbled onto that by accident, Nit. That hadn't been like part of an original plan for her, but I didn't really know. When we started playing, I hadn't decided what it was she did, and then it kind of arose organically. We had some fire already, dude. I assume security guards in the U.S. have guns. I mean, Second Amendment nonsense. Well, yeah, but they're employed by a company who wants people to feel safe to come and spend their money there. And while the presence of a security guard serves that, the presence of a gun does not. Howdy. You waiting for someone? Well, I think I'm being stood up. A date? Not the kind you mean. Honestly, a big part of my job is someone calling me, heading out, and then them not showing up. You're meeting them at the statue of Saint Rebello. Yeah, the fire-breathing guy who, like, ate people. That's a bit of an oversimplification. But yeah, basically. That's an odd person to canonize. Huh. Cool guy to have a statue of outside the church, I mean. Well, I didn't put it here. But can't we learn something from Saint Rebello? Breathe fire. Sure. The statue is part of our Encourage Criminal Acts outreach. It's working. How's the situation? The situation? With Bruce and stuff. We wait and see and pray. Thoughts and prayers! Thanks for stopping in, Jen. It was good to see you. You gonna go down to Harfest tonight? Dunno. Maybe. Keep to myself. You should say hi if you're there. I'll be there. Okay. Well, see, I suppose. Hey! Hello! Hey! Traveler from distant lands, you have journeyed far, and it has brought you here to us. I actually walked like 15 minutes from my house. Walker far from home, we will tell of your future, but first, be truthful. Tell us, which of these have you seen? A shipwreck, A ghost on a hill. An arrow broken. Broken? Really? You're all like 14-year-old goths. Why am I answering this? Huh. Does it? Oh. Daydream, can you tell me if it makes a difference what I pick? Because when I get choices like this, I just want to know if it's going to impact story or not. Because if it's not, I'll just pick whatever. But if it is, it gets me unsettled. That is correct, 255. In an open carry state, that might well be the case. Although, I think even in open carry states, I do believe businesses are allowed to set their own rules on that. I don't know how many do, because then it means you're getting into an argument with somebody with a gun. So, meh. If you want a continuing story with it, go with the shipwreck, but remember the choices. Oh, okay. Thank you, Daydream. I appreciate that. On my way into town, in the playground, this old ship. How did you... Oh, that's right! Oh, I forgot about that. You have answered well. We will peer into your future and give you what help we can in the coming dark. What, daylight savings ending? Ha. 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 You like practice that talking in turn thing? Tell us first, what is God in this place? Wow, is it caring but absent? Uncaring but distant? Vicious and roaming? Can we go with nice and helpful? Okay, fine. Yeah, see, I don't live in an open carry state, so I don't really know how it works in practice, Remy. Huh. This one doesn't matter. Go with whatever you think. Thank you. I was about to check. I can see it. On a distant shore, beneath the stars. Okay. We see something in your future. We know. We know. We know. Okay, already. Jeez. You will swim out to sea and meet it on a distant shore. We're like 6 hours from the ocean. You guys are bad at this. Let's try something easier. What am I gonna have for dinner for tonight? Don't know, don't care. I want tacos. We'll have them soon. We'll all have tacos. I imagine that being said the most ominously of all. We'll all have tacos soon. Okay, well, I'm gonna get going. Stop. Do you see the mystical symbol etched upon this sacred rock? What the? The scribblings? What have we got here? R2B in a heart. Amoebic. There's a skull. There's a 69. Nice. Sucks here. Is there a pentagram? I see an anarchy symbol. Yes, good. Okay. This is the first of 3. Find it thrice, and it shall find you in the dark. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna head out. You guys are adorable and weird, but fun kind of weird. This is serious. Like, we're not kidding. We don't care or anything. But, like, dude. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for pentagrams and whatnot. Cool. You broke your speaking order. No. We're just going backwards now. Are you freaking out yet? See ya, weird goth teens. You're not gonna narc on us to the pastor, right? For being out here? Nah. Cool, thanks. 3 weird teens I met. That was interesting! Oh, I want ominous tacos for dinner now. I've only seen one villain with a gun, and it was at 2 a.m. in the parking lot of the gas station I work at. They used it, and it was still less scary than when it just had pig in the earshot of a duty cop. Yeah, like, I don't want to downplay the hazards of open carry states. At least to my understanding, it's not like it suddenly becomes a Wild West town where everybody's packing. But it just means the kind of people who are inclined to openly brandish a gun feel free to do so. Is that the majority? No, but it certainly lends to a massive intimidation factor, and it can lead to, if things escalate, usually not because of the gun, they then escalate very badly because somebody has one on hand, if that makes sense. You hype for Harfest? Harfest is pretty dumb, right? I'm gonna watch a bunch of old Dracula movies from the 60s. So, Hammer horror then, I think. Those were 60s? Or those 70s? Hold on. Dracula, the Hammer film series. Oh, yeah! First one was 58, and then, yes, 60, 66, 68. Cool. All right. Awesome. So, yeah, he's probably watching the Hammer horror stuff. I did not need to double-check that, but I was curious. Earlier today, I saw a live stream clip where Cat Montgomery was saying parents shouldn't have the right to deny kids sex ed. Predictable comments were calling her. And Jesse groomers. Yeah, naturally. Jesse was the other person on the stream. Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. That's what has literally always happened. Like, the argument of sex ed should be taught at home falls apart because most parents who make that position will never give sex ed at home, or if they do, it's going to be a very damaging and incomplete version of it. So, and look, I'm not fundamentally against homeschooling as a broad practice. I think it has its place, but oh Jesus, the lack of qualifications that people are able to get away with to be able to do that. Really, what were you doing then? Ruining my life. Oh. Sorry to bring it up. That's fine. Just a thing that happened. Alright. The thing. Yep. That's my advice. Try not to have a thing. Okay. Yep. See ya. Later. Well, the fact that you even came to that conclusion, Trista, means that you put more thought into it than many people who actually engage in the practice. So, happy Halloween! Hey, you two. You feeling spooky? Oh, extremely. Can't you tell? Do your spooky face. Angus, you're just smiling. And it's adorable, not scary. Oh. Nice effort, though. My mom has never in her 78 years been comfortable discussing sex, but she wanted me and my two siblings to learn, so she gladly signed the permission slip for 7th grade for each of us. Oh, good on her. My sex ed was having livestock. I'll be honest, everything else was looking it up on the internet. That tracks. You know, Civil War or World War I monuments with like a statue of the soldier holding a rifle. As a kid, I always imagined they might come to life and start shooting people. I mean, wouldn't be worse than a lot of what else is going on. Off the politics. We've been skirting close to it. We haven't gone full bore, but let's try and be careful about it. You going to Harfest? Nah, I'm gonna watch the game. Is there a game tonight? Well, no, but I was gonna watch my fave highlights. Why don't you come on out? Might be good. Stretch your legs, see the parade. Ever seen the game live? Nah, never. Come on out to Harfest, you never know. Yeah, alright. Yeah, go Smelters! Go Smelters! Hey man, how's things? Good, Harfest rush. No one's in here. You missed it. The horror. Oh. I done got horrored. Getting horrored at work is the worst. When I had that job that one time, I worked the longest night rush. You know, you never mention having a job. Ugh, that's a story for another time. Anyway, you're here now, and I'm here now, and it's a lovely day, and I was worried I'd have to smash these light bulbs all by myself. So what's up? I'm very interested in light bulb smashing. Hell yeah, dude! Yes, I know that, and I'm not 100% banning it. I'm just saying, like, let's try not to go there too harshly. Hey! Damn. What the F? You should try hitting it with the bat. Hit it! Bam! Ba-blam! I did the math on how much these things cost. Whiff! $0.67. I'm out of bulbs. Oh, huh. Hey there, Dharma. Little gay heart of appreciation for the super chat. Much appreciated. Can't wait to try my new X-Men shirt after I shower. Ooh. Hope it's nice, Jenny. Appreciate it. I've mostly been on social media the last week because it's gotten insane. Yeah. Yeah. That is, yeah. Very, yeah. So, what's up? Nothing. To be blatantly obvious for subject change without going to spoilers, does anyone have great ideas for sci-fi or fantasy or superhero movies that I can watch? Well, do you have a more specific desire beyond those genres? That's broad enough that I'm not entirely sure I can make a recommendation based off that alone. The food donkey. Donkey! Hey, Germ. Hey, May. Hey, I'm Scams. Scams? That's Jenna. Hi. Hi. I'm Bill Dawn. And I'm Germ. I'm May. Completely forgot what I was going to say. Hey, Germ, you're coming to Harfest? Maybe. You guys going? Yeah, we might hop over. Check out the partay. I mean, y'all got ghosts for real, right? Yeah. What? Little Joe, you know? Yeah, man, local legend. My man Tapeworm, out in Bright Harbor, he told me he never got off in this town. He'd never go off in this town. Not got off. Change the meaning there. Sorry. Because of the ghost. That's a load of crap. He sneaks into rail yards and patches up the good and the pure. Well, you kids got nothing to fear then. Damn it, old timer, we're pure as the air. Alright, well, I guess I'll see some of you there. Nice to meet you. Same, little lady. See ya, Germ. See ya. Interesting. Have you seen the movie Nezza? I haven't heard of that one. Hey, Tarand! I'm enjoying Alien Earth, but I don't know if it'll distract you from everything going on in our real world. Middling on that front. Well, I've seen all the Marvel movies going back to the 2003 Hulk. I've seen all the DC movies. I love Lord of the Ring type movies. I mean, if you want something that isn't mainline Marvel, have you seen the first two Blade movies? Can't really recommend the third one that heavily, but first two are good. I have not seen much of Dawn to Dawn. I've seen some clips. It's a thing, for sure. Okay, makes sense, doesn't it? Oh yeah, normal clothes. Oh yeah, time to get spooky. Sweet witch dagger. If you want some things that are debatably superhero movies and have their flaws but are fun, maybe try checking out Dread. Or if you want something a little more off the wall, maybe Tank Girl. Hello? Must already be out. Harfest. Do you dare spin the wheel of destiny? Explain. None can explain the power of the wheel, save that it is an unknowable circular soothsayer. Oh snap, is it gonna say the sooth? The sooth shall be said. Okay, I'm into this. A mighty spin, a commendable spin. Your fortune is your future, a place you will soon be forever. Okay, that checks out. Your card says much, you shall live, oh good, until alas you die. Oh. Wait, that was gonna happen anyway. The cards do not lie. The wheel that chooses the cards is unknowable, so this is unknowable truth. You have learned much, child. I'm 20. Well, that was interesting. May the wheel ever spin in your favor. All right, then. I'm also a fairly big Lori Petty fan. So I'm with you there on that. Hold up. Colleen, how do I get into this thing? God damn it. Okay, fine. We're fine. Welcome to Harfest Spectacular Water Balloon Toss. You know what to do or can figure it out pretty quick. Okay, let's go. You hit the spooky goose. The scary spirit and I've been hit. Gonna hunt you for that. Oh no, I'm dead again. You've hit the evil witch. So which way will I go next? I'm gonna hex ya! Arr! I'm melting, running away. Ooh. Oops, I'm the pumpkin. You hit me, the pumpkin. You got me, the pumpkin, wet. Ouch, that one hurt me, the pumpkin. I'm freezing now, the pumpkin is freezing. Rattle, rattle, I'm a skeleton. Clickety clack, you hit my bones. Clunkety clonk. That sure was something. On behalf of Possum Springs Town Council, we urge you to support local business and enjoy our historic home. Possum Springs, more Kathleen, no. More like Awesome Springs! Okay, we're done. Hey, hey! What you up to? Seriously. We're putting on this year's Harfest pageant. Oh, right, okay. Live from the old pickaxe. When's this thing supposed to start? 10 minutes, I think. You think? This is a nightmare. Why did I ever agree to do this? Chamber of Commerce owes me big for this. Jeez, I hear ya. What? So here's the thing. You don't have many lines. What? I've had like 3 no-shows. Why? Because this whole thing is stupid and nobody cares about it. B. Please? It's a fun part. B. Yeah? I will totally save your ass. I might have this memorized from when I was a kid. Probably not. They rewrote it like 6 times in the past 2 years to be spookier. So it's like 20% actual history now and like 80% spooks. So it's like fake history now. It's like the bad remake that doesn't respect the source material. It starts off normal but gets... Anyway, you got like 5 minutes to look at your lines. Psst, I can wing it. May, please don't wing it. Okay. Yeah, Dharma, I'm probably going to cancel HBO Max as soon as Peacemaker's done. Oh, I didn't see you there. Be ye ghosts? Are ye here to hear the tale of how Possum Springs came to be? I like the sounds. Through the mist of time I see weary fur trappers from 1793. Brother John, yes, Brother Stephen. From this vantage point I do spy a deep hollow, and within a great dead tree, besides with which spring. Blessed are we, Brother Stephen, and truly my throat is parched. And from these long and arduous travels, and carrying these 300 beaver pelts, let us make haste, O excellent brother. Ho, traveler, spare a crust of bread for a needy woman. Haggard witch, horrible to look upon. Cruel young men, ye did not even offer me one of thy 300 fine beaver pelts to warm my ancient bones. I shall curse ye and thee, and this very night ye shall perish. I am fearful. Steady, Brother Stephen. I did not venture out into these hills to joust words with a hell hag. I was born amongst these trees, neath a harvest moon, and ye shall die under that moon. Brother John, I am frightened. Faith, Brother Stephen, art thou so easily shaken by the ramblings of an old crone? Come, help me carry these 300 beaver pelts. Such emphasis on the beaver pelts. But little did anyone know that the witch did not curse in vain. Help! Help! Who will help a poor traveler? By the moon and stars above us, sir, I beseech thee, what is thy trouble? You're in this? Yep. Ah, witch! Yep. I swear thee, friend, that this very day this horrifying crone did curse my brother and I to die. Zounds. We camped by this very spring beneath the dead tree, and even now his body lieth upon the earth, lifeless as a pile of 300 beaver pelts. Why is the beaver pelt thing getting funnier? Oh, it chilleth the heart. I did curse this spring that any man who drinketh from it shall perish. Oh, I am slain. I join thee now, brother Stephen. Wow. I am also undone, for I have dranketh of the water. Don't leave me here, Greg. Bye! And yet, even there, the cursed lust for blood would not be sated. Parental rights are an odd concept that, as a practical matter, at least in the US, has been twisted. If there was ever a positive to be had from the concept, it has been twisted very badly, at least in the US. Gaze upon them, gaze upon these spirits. Brother, we are now ghosts. I am tormented by the accusing glare of 300 ghostly beavers. They just won't let the bit die. It would seem that all who die here are cursed to never leave. Doth that witch know what she hath done? Crap. For each path leads only to his end. Okay. And yet each path shall lead to unknown places. You, from the bus station. Young witch! It is I, the god of the forest. Just didn't expect you to. Ain't that the way? So, which thou hast tarried too long in this world, I banish thee to wander in the night through the stranger places. What? Young witch, let me speak wisdom to you. We begin and we end at night in the woods, but that is not the whole of the story. This is your line. Forest god, thou hast no power here. Even now thy end beginneth. Ack, my infernal powers! Shh, young witch, even now the world you know endeth, and who can say what lieth in the world to come? Wow. Beware as you go, for there are ghosts. Woo! Take care. Thanks for stopping in, Dharma. And so was founded then this festival. On Halloween we shall celebrate the dying of the year and the founding of Possum Springs. I, Mayor Ghost. God. Mayor Ghost, decree it. The beaver population suffered a decline. And now our biggest exports are corn and pumpkins. We used to be the county seat. Now leave before I curse you all! Oh no, audience, and that's our show. Be careful as you leave here, for who knows what may lurk in the darkness. Also, be sure to pick up a flyer on your way out from the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Support your spooky local businesses. The fundamental problem with parental rights at both the conceptual and the practical level 255 is that the idea requires the treating of children as property with no agency and no independent rights, except where such treatment as the parent crosses over into being a crime, which is kind of messed up, you know? Gee, thanks, guys. I'm never doing that again. So what are we doing now? Well, I'm going home. Angus is making dinner. We're going to watch horror movies. Can I come? It's more a date thing. Oh. What are you doing, B? Chamber of Commerce folks are going to the buffet out by Ham Panther. Kind of have to go. Business stuff. I hate this. But you're good at it. Both of those things can be true. Can I come? No. Okay. Well, good night. Night. This is garbage. I'm liking them too, Tristan. Like, I like the themes, the messaging, and whoa, the what the? Oh my god. Hey, anyone? Shit. Where the hell did he go? Shit. The hell? May, go home. There's a guy up there on the hill. He stole some kid. He looked like a ghost. A ghost, huh? Or something like that, May. You shouldn't be out here doing whatever it is that you're doing. No one should be out here, but there's this guy. I'll drive you home, May. No! May, now. Damn. Yeah, I was just thinking of that, Daydream. Ghost on a Hill. Okay. I love that the achievement is what? Huh? Okay then. I mean, everybody treats her like a kid. That's kind of been a running thing, 255. Hey May, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night, so if you want to say hello. Hey dude, sorry couldn't hang last night. Angus says he's sorry too. Band practice today because I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye! Bright Harbor Post, is autumn secretly killing you? Good grief.
Hi.
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 I do not have rights to my child. I have the responsibility to ensure her health and safety and give her tools to function as an adult. She goes, yes, agreed, Jessica. But, you know, people who have a very narrow vision of what their child is supposed to be disagree. Come say hello, why don't you? Are you going to be chill this time? Hey, hon. Hey, Mom. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. Hey, hon. Yeah. Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. Interesting. Interesting that May goes to say, like, I didn't mean what I said. And her mother says, well, it doesn't really matter if we meant it. We shouldn't talk like that. And doesn't address whether or not she meant what she said. Interesting that Mom's concern was that decorum was lost. And May's concern was that harm was caused. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night, or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later. I'm still, like, putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also, later. So what are you stressed about? Well, I guess you're a grown-up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt. Smoothing that over. Jeez, I'm still sorry about that. It's in the past. Let's not go back over it. Okay. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so... Oh, you got a reverse mortgage, didn't you? I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us, and now they own the house, and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? It means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, you're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk. It's okay, sweetie, don't worry. You can't tell your kid we might lose our house and then just go, don't worry. No. What you reading? It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Sure. All right. There's a man lying dead in a kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Huh. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his hand. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there is an answer. Sorry, hang on. What is this? I don't know if there's one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. About murder? Can't solve a murder with that one. Okay, so I have a question. What else is in the room? Normal stuff, refrigerator, microwave, silverware, knives. No knife wounds, though. Oh, right. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull, and that's why he has the scar. Then the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet out through the dude's head. And that's why he has blood on one hand. Yep, and I bet the murderer weapons are stuck to the fridge. Holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. We'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could open a detective agency in town. Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter detective. You too, Inspector Mom. We don't really have full details on that at this time, Jessica, as to what happened. Arnold Applebaum owned the mining company like 1,000 years ago. Dad said he was a crook who hated unions. But we did get a library. That got turned into apartments. Yep, that sounds about right. Ms. May Borowski, present. Smell the autumn winds. Yeah, hard to miss. One should not miss such a thing. Talking of, want to see some stars? Yeah! Come have a look. I'm blind. It's your own fault at this point, I'd say. Found one. Let's see. Big snake. Big snake. Yep. Anything else? Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villages. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. And he wrapped himself around them, and the villagers saw they were encircled by the same big snake. And they came together, and together they slew the big snake. You learn. Why did Big Snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for Big Snake? Do you disavow? Jeez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying Big Snake? Big Snake. Big Snake. Big Snake. Star located, Captain. Let's consult the guide. Ooh, you'll like this one. Really? Because they're dead. Oh yeah, I'm into it. Gramercy the Medium. In life, he spoke with the dead? Really? Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? That's just called being alive. Not so. His body was dead, so he was like a zombie, but just as smart as before. Not looking for brains. So like normal, but he smelled bad. Just so. Why did they make this guy into a star? I have no idea. I guess it's kind of impressive. Dumb, but impressive. So what's the moral of this one? Moral? Yeah, usually star things have like some sort of moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the moral. That is our pair for the day. Well, gee willikers, Mr. Chazikov. Willikers. I mean, it describes most robber barons, early entrepreneurs, etc. 255. I don't think it even has to be somebody specific. Like the town I grew up in had, like, it was a founding family, but, you know, they're all revered and whatnot across the town, and they were probably jackasses too, so, you know. Hey, Miss Rosa.
Oh, hello, May.
Feeling better?
As well as to be expected, I suppose.
That's good.
Did you want to talk about your grandfather?
Yeah.
Possum Springs was built on our backs, and the backs before us. Time was they didn't pay the people in real money. Paid in little tokens and bills stamped with the company name. Good at the company store for company goods.
Back in school, they showed us some of those. Weird quarters and stuff.
Your grandfather remembered. His daddy experienced it firsthand. Mine boss came into town driving a big fancy car. Night I met your grandfather. A real bastard, that boss. God forgive him. Your grandfather runs out of the dance, and I think he was a bit drunk or just stupid in some brave way. He shouts, "The guts of all bosses!" He all of a sudden has a hunting knife from somewhere, and he slashes the boss's tires. Wow! Picks up a rock, puts it through the windshield, and then he climbs up. I'm sorry, this part's a bit rude.
Holy shit, don't stop.
He pees through the windshield.
This is amazing! Did they catch him?
No, just me and a few other folks saw it. I trot over to him and we run off down the alley. I pass the A-OK drugstore, big field, big parking lots nowadays. Stars fat and bright. I guess we were both pretty drunk. One thing led to another.
Oh. Okay. Wait, when was this?
A very long time ago.
Was he... So what happened with the car?
Got towed away. Police couldn't get no witnesses. We weren't snitches about that kind of thing.
Damn right.
So, like I said, you got troublemaker blood. Jeez, I never knew this. I don't think your daddy even knows.
I bet not.
You gonna tell him?
Sometime, maybe.
I wanted to pass this story along to you. It was one night, one thing he did, in a lifetime of nights and things he did. What you want to do with that is part of your story now. I can't talk much more for today.
I'd like to know more about him. This was crazy.
I'll see you, May, sooner or later.
Okay. Bye, Miss Rosa.
Bye for now, May Borowski.
I live in the UK, so my hometown doesn't have known founders. It's always just existed as far back as history goes. That's pre-Roman. The pre-Roman remains near the town. Yeah, in the US, pretty much any town is, well, honestly, a little bit less in the big cities because they're too sprawling to kind of have that kind of lionization. But many, many, many towns will have these kind of founder legends. Hey, kind of a weird question, but is anyone missing? What? Like, anyone you know who was out last night and didn't come back? I don't think so. What's going on? Nothing. Thought I saw something. Okay. You should tell us if this is something. Just be careful, okay? You know, keep an eye out. Let me know if you see anything weird. Okay? I mean, you all hang out together constantly. You're safer than anyone else I know. Whoa. Someone moving in? Oh. Probably something done. I miss you, Pete's Place. Poor possibilities. Oh, yes. Always 255. Always, always, always. 100% of the time. You up for band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. War is some bullshit. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. Ugh, you died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. That's garbage. The running theory for the name of my very tiny rural town is that it's named after the two daughters of the town's first mailman. Like their names were smushed together into one weird word. The reason why there's a horror trope about something being built on an ancient burial ground. Well, yeah. I would appreciate if Revenge Against Colonizers was more of a legitimate horror thing. It tends to just be an inciting background thing for a story about white people most of the time, you know? Hey, B. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine. It was fun. My night got really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still, like, putting it together. Oh, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice day. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still. Whoa. What about YouTube, Jaboogie? Did I miss something? So today's my last day. Oh dear, we're gonna miss you. It happened so fast. Let us know how it is. I will, I'll come visit. Can't leave you two to fend for yourselves. Oh dear, what are we going to do without you? You want to go see a movie or something? Yeah, let me get settled in and we can go on an outing. You'll see me whenever you go for groceries. That's true. I ain't going far. Not far at all. My hometown is called Stone. The main theory as to why is the Romans built a stone bridge on the river that runs through the town. Yep. I mean, keep it simple. Ah, I got you, Jaboogie. Live, pierce, endure. We're all about live, pierce, endure around her. Hey, hey, church mom. Hey, heathen daughter. Oh, I'll make it in here someday. But come on, seriously.
No one likes getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too. Mostly. But he attends, and that's important, and he knows it means a lot to me. All right, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. It's not what faith is like, hon. There's more grace than condemnation. Kinda. Whatever. All right, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Starting to suspect Mom has a little bit of the love the sinner, hate the sin approach, which, yeah. Feel right about it. I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right. I just think it's just wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it. Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. It's because you're a good person. Hey again. Hey. So I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza. I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yep. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south. I had to keep up with the other gooses. That's geese, buddy. Or I'd get lost. That's sad. It weren't a good dream. What are y'all talking about? Big meeting coming up? City council? Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We'd appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. Yeah, hope so. Me too. I mean, I like Bruce. I don't know about God showing up. Yes, there will be a video tomorrow, Nit. Oh, no goth teenagers! I was gonna tell them about the ghost on the hill. Your dad attends, and that's what counts. More appearances above everything else mindset. Yeah, that's a running theme with her. The village I grew up in is Winterbourne in Gloucestershire. And two most notable residents to spend childhood here were slave trader Edward Colson and JKR. Ugh, I'm sorry, Rowan. I am very sorry. Oh, that's not great either, Remy. Good grief. Excuse me. It's wet again, and I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are we still standing out here? Someone has to. I like that. It's kind of a meta joke moment almost. Hey, dude. Hey, you. Working here now? Yep. Sucks. But it pays. Question, how do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grill man and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time? Yeah. Welcome back, Jenny. Hey, what's up, kid? You smell weird. Why is my aunt's car here?
That's your aunt? Yeah. Oh, weird. That, like, makes you half cop. You'll never half catch me, half coppa! I don't know what they're doing up there. Huh. You go to Harfest? Nah, over it. Cool. I kind of a weird time. Weird bad time, actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here? Dunno. We're not, like, good friends or anything. Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd know. I was wondering if they ever met Casey out there somewhere. I can ask. I used to ask. I just hate thinking about him out there by himself. Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Yeah, I guess. Well, see you at band practice. Real talk, do you actually like watching us play? Yeah. I mean, you're not good, but yeah. Not my style. What is your style? Black metal, thrash crossover, hip-hop. I like Witch Dagger. They're kind of metal. Oh yeah, like that Doom shit, right? Totally. What? You know, one time a guy followed me home. Like, a guy from the tracks. What did you do? It was like some night back in the summer, and out of the corner of my eye, I could kind of see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back, and like, I didn't want to look right at him. I took a detour through the woods, sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but like, I could see him standing just off the road, waiting for me to come down. What did you do? After it got dark, I climbed down, got up the hill real quick. Yeah, it was a weird bad time. I'm so upset right now. I know, right? See ya. Interesting. I can jump on most of the other cars, but not the cop car. It's like I know better. What were you doing out here last night? What were you doing out here last night? Vagrants, reports of. That's why all this. Might have just been someone you saw out here. Your turn. I saw a kidnapping. Tell me what you saw again. Someone in a big old coat with someone over their back. Uh-huh. You chased them down here? Yeah, and I got to the fence and they were up in the woods. Alright. Thank you, May. I knew you were just going to brush this off. May, there's been no missing person reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. That there would be a report. I'm reporting this, right? It's this right here. This is a report. May, there's no break in the fence. So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing, any theories, May? They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, May. This fence goes out along the parking lots. It's almost to the tracks. And for you to be right behind them, and then to be miraculously on the other side of the fence, I was running around half the night, getting after teenage bullshit, and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghost. Well, I have bad news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry, we're talking about a ghost now? It must have gone through the fence. Really, May? No. Yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Will you at least check the woods? May, me and Dan McConnell were up there this morning because of what you said last night. From the fence up to the old mine, we found a couple teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried-looking deer, and One deer hunter out too early. That can't be it. That is it. The cop always dies. I grew up and lived in New Orleans, so we have some really bad types in history. Well, yeah, there's been a few around about that area. Sup, dude? Long night, weird night. What's up? Tell you, band practice. Cool. What you up to? Yeah, let's do this. Hey, dude. You okay? You look tired. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door, and it was super loud. Roof door? Yeah, the door at the top of the stairs. It goes out onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby up to the roof and pee off the side of the building. Yeah, maybe not. What's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair. Ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. Oh, God. Here we go. Ah! Is there anyone who's good at this? Jeez. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Wow, May, that was pretty bad, is what it was. I literally do not know this song. Whew, so fast. You just pushed a button. I'm so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Awesome! I'm gonna sound so husky. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not, and this guy, who I think was a ghost, kidnapped some kid, and also I think was in my head after, while I was sleeping, and anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something. Because this is scary. I believe May plays the regular guitar, Nick, but I don't know. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Oh, it is bass? Thank you, Daydream. Are you okay, dude? Yeah, I'm not, like, losing it or something. It probably wasn't a ghost. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, probably. Definitely, probably, most likely not. Okay, fine. I'll go figure this out myself. Aw, dude, don't be like that. You got us. Aw, dudes. Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's like some ghostly stuff happening around here. Like from a source we can trust, such as, does the newspaper have like a ghost section? What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library for books about it. No, they have the local paper on file going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnap or ghosts, we'll probably find it there. Oh, wow! I didn't know they had that. I thought it was just like a broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind. Let's go. Can we regroup after? Sure. Okay, we'll be back. Woohoo! Ghosties! That's the spirit. Ah, I see what you did there. Without being specific, I've been looking at news sources and thinking, how do you be realistic without just enabling your audience's doomerism? Any journalistic source with any amount of integrity that isn't sounding the alarm about a whole bunch of stuff that's going on right now is engaging in journalistic malpractice. That's my answer to that. And we're going to move on. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like one of those graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural's really affecting you. I forgot that we live in separate realities. Mine's clearly better. Hey! Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up. Slow night? Yeah. Spooky here all alone. I'd be spooked. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ, born 1967, 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50 is not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. Yes, you got it, May! You've got it, comrade! Should be guaranteed in general. You gonna join my Young Socialist Chatterbox group? Should. Kids section. Holy crap. What? It's Charity Barity. What's Charity Barity? How do you not know Charity Barity? See, I'm saying that, I'm just thinking Jeremy Baramy. I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old. Alright. So this is a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Barity. It doesn't look really hateable. It was like you were under some curse where a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about like sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Well, that's an important skill. I was 5. I'm 20 now and I still haven't paid taxes. Charity Verity goes to a state infrastructure budget meeting. I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Verity. Oh no, austerity. What's that? Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed. Oh, wow. You still can't, like, go to Saltstown? You're welcome to try. At least they sure do make a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Verity, Danger Everywhereity. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. We're gonna wrap it up kind of soonish. Wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence or flew over it or something while carrying something. Alright, well that's even more impressive. So we're gonna find this guy because he took someone and he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through, and that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. Microfiche. Alright, there she is. Cool. So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. So, if you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Aww. That's beautiful. 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 Perfect. No notes. Are we friends, Beatrice? Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Because I'm your friend, you asshole. Alright, what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow. Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay, how do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Hey, look at this. Spectral happening in Possum Jump. 2 local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the lovebirds, at approximately 11:45, a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappear. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the state forest hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lovely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Yikes! Yeah, looks like... Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Oh yeah, that's back up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gotta check it out, though. Go nuts. Sound off. Opinion online. Ghostly rumors haunt new historical society. Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schreigeist House into its new headquarters and education center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed Newsom has resigned, citing strange occurrences at the old manor. I'd been there after I was doing my work. I'd hear something walking about, trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was never anybody there, said Newsom. trying to get this map room operational for the children. All the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. Like, dude, that's every single house in New England. Mr. Newsom had previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I won't go to the off-limits areas anymore. I don't go up past the second floor, and then only to go to the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, is a local ghost story some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Newsom's claims at the time. Hey, ghost spotted. Historical Society? Yeah, I never been. You didn't go back in school? I think it was when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah. Mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad? Mine? Steel mill? Something like that. An actual haunted house? No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh, well. Still worth checking out. Deep Hollow County mourns. Final group of bodies from the 1888 explosion have been removed 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy. These 5 men bring a total dead to 112. 2 of the men, Addison Pine and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion. Although mine bosses have been informed that gas pockets were present in the section, they elected to not inform Pine and Harvey of possible danger. Assholes. The other 3 bodies belong to Peter Bledsoe, Christian Stanoff, and Peter Lajtha. Peter Lajtha's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Liditz, as the man's widow has since returned to Hungary with his 2 orphans. This is interesting, but not exactly about a ghost. Okay, fine, fair. I found it interesting. Whoa! A tale of teeth. What? Strange but True is our ongoing series of weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down while others removed all his teeth with pliers. Wow, okay, the teeth were passed out among the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interests. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attacker for fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather around, place their teeth in the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was complete. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Morbid and awesome. Oh my god. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. Holy crap. Okay. Awesome massacre. I gotta start skimming these just because we're running out of time. Severe violence broke out. Stafford Mine. Bosses attempt to renew talks that were taunted. Rocks were thrown. National Guard. Strikers break open. After a few minutes, smoke clears. 9 miners dead. Photograph of 2 children were shot in cold blood, circulated far beyond our little county. Ooh. Yikes. Events. Tragedies for the mine. 3 men have been pulled alive, along with 20 dead. The old store in town center with pickaxe. Strike. Little Joe. Hello. Sort of. 255. It sort of still exists. As the school children were quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly a ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spooky story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activity seemed to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery, strolling around, unnerving visitors in the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that filled the small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers, you may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. Ooh, look, scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool. That's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history? History that won't stay history. That's actually pretty good. Okay, well, that's like 3 lads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? 3 clues. We got leads. You're a regular detective. Mae Borowski, a detective of ghosts. All right, let's go. All right, we're going to wrap it up there. We're going to wrap it up there for the night. Or day. The game is night. Night in the woods. Anyways, so, I'll probably be playing more of this next week. I'm really digging it. There is a new video that is already Saturday's video is already up on the Patreon. It'll be up for early access to YouTube members later today, and hopefully later today on this channel I will have a video about the most recent episode of Alien Earth. But coming back to the Saturday video, it's about the current state of The Escapist, both the web channel and the website, both the YouTube channel and the website. I fell down a rabbit hole on that, and what was supposed to be like a quick, that's weird, video blew up on me. I kind of felt like I had an H-Bomber guy breakdown over it. But anyways, that'll be Saturday's video if you are not a YouTube member or a Patreon supporter. And new podcast episode on Monday right here on this channel. So thank you very much for joining me. Have a great rest of the day. Take care of yourselves. Have a good weekend. Be well, be safe, and be kind. I'll see you.